All right. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you feeling today? Everyone's doing great? Awesome. Welcome to the class of IELTS Writing Task 1. Everyone, my name is Haidir, and today I'm going to be your facilitator for today's session. All right, without further ado, let's get started, okay? First thing first, we're going to do a puzzle. I have 6 diagrams here for you to match up. I want you to name or label every single of them. Okay? This is gonna be an individual work, so please do it individually. Okay? You have 5 minutes. Start from now. Good luck. All right, time's up. Anyone wanna share? Anyone's wanna volunteer? What's your answer? Cool. Thanks for everyone. Thanks everyone for doing this together. So these are the answer key. Uh, Now let's move on to the next one. I still have one more quizzes. Mm, for now, I want you to find out and guess and think hard about their function because these 6 diagrams, they have different purpose, right? They have their own functions, they have their own objectives. So you have to think and find out why you want to use bar chart today and why you want to create line graph tomorrow, right? This is gonna be still individual work, but don't worry, I'm gonna provide you with this scaffolding. So there are 6 options here. You just need to match them. Okay? 5 minutes. Start from now. Good luck. All right, time's up, guys. Anyone wanna try to match up for the first diagram? Excellent. Thanks everyone for doing this. So that was the icebreaker because today uh we're talking about IELTS writing task 1, right? Which is about describing a diagram. You have to write a report on specific diagram. So in IELTS, the diagram can be one of these. Uh, it's gonna be random. You don't know which one you'll get, so you have to learn everything. Can anyone guess the 7th diagram type? Yes, there's another one. There's the final diagram that's possibly given in your official IELTS writing task 1. Give up? Nobody's Nobody wanna try? Beside these 6 diagrams, what else can we have? The final one. Exactly. That would be the combination of 2 out of 6. So it can be anything. Uh, for example, this is the combination of a table and a pie chart. 2 pie charts actually. Now we're gonna try to break down this uh visual. You're gonna help me to describe or report this diagram, okay? But before that, when you're doing your IELTS writing task 1, you're gonna be given a prompt like this. it looks like this, right? So you have instructions here. How long should you finish this task? Yes, 20 minutes. And how many words you should write down minimally? Yes, 150 words or over, but at least 150 words. So you have to write 150 words or more in 20 minutes because you're gonna save the other 40 minutes for the task two, which is gonna be another day, another discussion, another session. Okay. Now, let's focus on the box here. Inside of the box, how many sentences you can see? Yes, there are three sentences there, right? One, two, and three. So the first and second sentences, they are called, we call them the topic, right? The motion, the topic. And the final sentence, that is the instruction. Okay? So basically you're gonna get the final sentence all the same, regardless of the diagram. But the first and the second sentences might be different depending on what kind of information or what kind of topic you'll get. Okay? So these two sentences are very, very important for you to read immediately when you proceed to this task. Okay? Anyone want to help me out? Read this out loud together for your friends? Thank you. All right, now, after you get your prompt, after you read your instructions, what else? What's next? Yes, you need to write down something, right? You need to write down your paragraphs, your report, right? So ideally, uh, so today I'm gonna give you the simplest structure you can remember, you can take away from this session, okay? So the simplest structure looks like this. You have three paragraphs, okay? So 150 words divided into three paragraphs. First, we call it introduction or introductory paragraph. Second, body one. And last but not least, body two. All right. I want you to read this definition individually in silence. 3 minutes. All right. Anyone want to help me summarize the main information here? So what do you have in your introduction? Yes, you need to paraphrase the topic sentence, right? The first and the second sentences in the previous slide, right? And what about your first body? What do you write there? Mm, yes, the main data, right? The most significant trend. Mm-hmm, right. And what about your final paragraph? Yes. Yes, you're right. The elaboration of the secondary data, right? So today we're going to be practicing this three uh paragraphs. Remember, this is the simplest structure you can practice today. So you can remember something out of this session. All right, first thing first, let's try out the introductory paragraph. All right, so here in this slide, I have three options of introduction. I want you to read them individually in silence. And I wanna I want you to think, I want you to read first, review, and then compare them. Which one do you think is the best introductory paragraph and why? Okay? 10 minutes. Good luck. All right, time's up. Anyone want to share your thoughts? What have you got? Mm-hmm. Why option A? Okay. What about the others? Is there any vocabulary that is unfamiliar for you? Yes, you may open your dictionary, you may open your Google Translate mhm, to help you find out the meaning of the word, the context, and the definition. Yes, so all of you, all right, option A is the best one, right? Just because the vocabulary is very very advanced. And what about B and C? Can you assess this introduction? Can you give them a score? Which one is, which one can you consider a Band 9 introduction and which one is a Band 8 introduction and which one do you consider Band 7 or below 7 introduction and why? Discuss with your partner again uh, in 3 minutes. Okay? I'll be right back. All right, time's up. Let's discuss. So your discussions are very comprehensive. So to conclude your discussions, I have made this table for you to review further later on at home. So there are 5 features here. There are 5 distinctions among the 3 introductions. So here are the reasons why or the justifications why option A has got band 9 and why option B is considered band 8 and why option C is still good actually, band 7. Okay? All right. Now, do you have any questions so far? Next, let's do this another puzzle again. 10 minutes. You can work individually. If you want to work in pairs, go ahead. You can work with your friends. It's up to you. But please try it yourself first. Exactly, yes, you're right. So you just need to uh review the table here and then answer by filling out these 8 blank spaces here. Okay? You just need to read the data. You don't need to write down the sentences. You don't need to think about the cohesive devices because everything's already there. You just need to follow this scaffolding and clue as your clue, and then choose the right number there. By doing this, you're gonna practice reading the data, identifying the most important information to put down on your first body. Okay? 5 more minutes. All right, time's up. Let me see your answer. Has anyone answered all the blank? Please raise your hand. Well done, you. Now, let's check your answer, okay? So these are the answer key. How many how many answers have you got right? 6? That's awesome. 3? That's not too bad for starting point. It's a good start, okay? Now, let's move on. Now, you know how to play the game, right? Let's do the final one. I promise you this is the final puzzle I have for you today. So this is not 8 blank space, it's just 5 blank space. Okay? 5 minutes. Too fast? All right. 8 minutes. Start from now. All right. Time's up. Again, everyone, please, please stop writing. It's okay. Uh, due to our very limited time, we're really, really running out of time, so it's okay. Uh, let's do it together. Anyone wanna try to answer this? Anyone wanna help me read this out loud? This final paragraph? I want you to read this final paragraph out loud so your friends can hear you out and check our answers together. Okay? Thank you. Go ahead. All right, thanks for trying. Thanks for trying, Brian. Now, let's check your answer. There you go. 5 green answer key. It's okay, guys. It's okay if you get one right only or 2 answers right only. It's okay. This is just a beginning. You're gonna learn more uh in the next meetings in the few weeks, right? And you're gonna break down another type of diagram. So you're catching up. You're doing great. Don't worry. Let's enjoy this process of learning, okay? All right. Uh, so today you have learned, realize it or not, you have learned how to read, review, and identify the most important uh, information from the table and from the pie chart, right? By analyzing the most significant numbers or specifications or data that you need to pick and write down in your body paragraphs. Also, previously, you also have done comparing the most ideal introductions for this prom. So I'm assuming you have learned something here. You can also, you know, take a screenshot of this and or take pictures of this for your reference. You can use these expressions, right? The given table and a provided pie charts provide blah blah blah, for example. So you can use various words, expressions, cohesive devices, right? Transitions word, transitions words, linking verbs, and so on and so forth from these samples. Now, because we still have 8 minutes left, please do this individually. Okay. Uh, if it's not finished today, it's okay. You can take it home. Uh, but we need more practice. You need more practice. Okay, more practice, the better, right? Uh, please write down at least 150-word report into 3 simple paragraphs using the previous examples. Yes, I'm giving you the same, not the same, but similar prompt here. We do have a table and pie chart. You have 7 minutes to try. I'm gonna walk around and see your progress. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate. Ask me directly. Okay? Good luck. Yes, you can write down in your paper or in your gadget, wherever you feel most convenient. Yeah. Yeah. All right, time's up. All right, time's up. So that is the end of our class today. Thank you so much for coming and doing the work diligently. Because most of you haven't finished the extra work, I want you to finish it at home. And then after you finish it, I want you to compare your answer with the answer key here. So, but you are only allowed to open these 3 links after you finish writing your report. If you haven't finished, please do not open this link, okay? I don't want you to cheat. There's no instant answer, okay? You have to do the work. You have to, uh, you know, show off your maximum efforts, okay? After you have finished, you can compare your answer here, 1 reading list and 2 watching lists. They are great, great resources and free of charge. I already selected them carefully for your self-study and convenience. So please make the best use of them. Okay? All right. Any questions? If you don't have any questions, thanks again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Have a lovely day ahead. Bye for now. Thank you.